Good day, folks. This is a different video than I usually produce. Most of you know my channel as an outdoor side-by-side ATV channel. I have talked about some different accessories and extras and additions, if you want to call it, that I've done to my side-by-side. But I've never done an actual product review where I've sort of received a free, or sponsored, I guess, or received a free product. This is my first, so bear with me. But I am here to sort of do a quick unboxing. And what this is a 7-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, voice-controlled Carplay or Android Auto device. And what this is a 7-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, voice-controlled, and a bunch of other features Carplay or Android Auto adapter or device. It is for a motorcycle. I happen to have a motorcycle, and I will install it and use it on that primarily. I originally reached out to this company, Carpuride, through their website, and if they would be interested in sending me one of their products to review it as a product for use in my side-by-side. They responded saying that they don't provide or make devices for ATVs and UTVs, which is true, but because I had mentioned that I do ride a motorcycle and I would be interested in doing it for that as well, they offered to send me this device. So, you know, full disclosure, I didn't pay for it. I get to keep it. I'm just going to review it, give my honest opinion on it. The device that I have, or that I received, is the Carpuride W712D plus TPMS. So this comes with the screen, mounting kit, a few other bits and pieces, dual cameras, so front and rear cameras, and 2 modules that you put on your valve stems for tire pressure monitoring. That I will be installing this on my motorcycle and testing it and doing a follow-up install and review video of that. But I see absolutely no reason why you wouldn't be able to use this in your side-by-side or UTV. It has the cameras front and rear. It has Bluetooth, so it will connect to a headset and that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is pull the items out of the box here, just have a quick look at what's in the box, and then just run down through the specifications and what they say on their website. And if this is something that might be of interest to you, then I would suggest checking out their website, Carpuride.com. They have a bunch of different models. Some are specific for certain manufacturers of motorcycles, like BMW, for instance. Some are generic and they can work with pretty much any system. This one happens to be one of their sort of, I'll say, generic models, in that it can be used in any machine that has a power connection and somewhere to mount it. Anyway, so without further ado, let me take this out of the box. We'll have a quick look at what it is, what comes in the box, and then I will just sort of give my initial impressions on it, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so just your standard foam packing, which I will lay aside. I'll lay the box here and take the items out. So the first item you get, or the main item, I guess, in this is the actual 7-inch Android Auto CarPlay screen, and essentially it's a mini computer. It is waterproof, IP67 rated. It does have on the side here a Type-C USB. I think from what I read on their website, it's just for troubleshooting and testing, so there's not really any functionality in there. It also has a memory card slot. It comes with a 64 gig card. Nice big screen. This one has a 1-inch RAM style ball on the back of it. That is actually screwed on, so if you happen to wear this out or break this and need to replace it, it's easy to do. It has a handful of cables coming out the back of it, as you can see. I will take these out for 1 second. These are all color coded. So we have a red, yellow, green, and black. Cannot mix these up. they are color coded. They are slotted and keyed, so they fit in one particular way. Right here, push them tightly, screw them together, and nice snug fit. Again, water, IP67, waterproof rated. Has a fairly long cable for power. It is fused. It's a simple installation. I mean, mount it to your handlebar or wherever you're mounting this, and run your power wires. You have positive, negative to a battery. I would say go to keyed or accessory power if you don't want to run the risk of leaving it on and running on your battery. This particular model, the 712D, also has this wired controller. Has 3 buttons on it, lets you sort of go to your home page, cycle through some of the menus and answer your phone, that sort of thing, without having to reach up and touch a screen in case it's further ahead or it's out of your reach type thing. So that's kind of cool. It is wired. That is the main device. Also in that box we have a handlebar mount with a 1-inch RAM ball, and then it has some adapters, rubber plugs or that you can install depending on the size of your handlebar. The only thing issue I have with this one right now is because of this style of mount and the way my motorcycle is made, it has a fairly wide handlebar clamp to the front fork, and I can't put this right in the middle. It's got to be offset. So this comes with a short mounting arm. So you do get the mounting kit. This is one of the cameras. They're pretty small. They come with just your camera, plenty of wire on any motorcycle, and probably most side-by-side or UTV machines to be able to run from the camera to your unit. And this one is color-coded green. There is a green connector over here for it, so one of the greens is for the camera. The second camera, it's identical to the first. This one is color-coded black, so obviously that will be the black connector on the back of the unit. Another power connector that you can run to a USB, so if you didn't want to wire this into your battery, you could run this from the red connector on the back of the unit and get power that way. Then it comes also with these tire pressure monitor system. I'm sort of looking forward to this. This is kind of cool. Motorcycle I have right now is a Fat Boy. Does not have that. This also comes with a spare fuse. The power or positive power connection is fused, and it comes with the manual. It does give you basic instructions on how to install it. So that's about it. That's all that's in the box. And I will just take a quick run through and just sort of mention anything that I think is significant on this unit. This is the Carpuride W712D plus TMS. The tire pressure monitoring system is an optional component for this device. Price on their website right now is, for what it is, it's very reasonably priced, and it's a very nice unit. The front and rear cams are 1080p. They are more for just monitoring what's going on, at front and behind you type thing. If you want to use them at all, you don't have to. But it's a continuous recording, so it'll fill up the card and then record over itself. Nice if there's any issues, an accident, something like that, then you have a video sort of recording of it and of exactly what happened. It is a 7-inch screen. Does support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as I mentioned. It has Bluetooth, dual recording for both cameras, so you can look at what cameras on the screen. IP67 waterproof, supports screen rotation according to this, so you can have this mount it, you know, horizontally or vertically, depending on what your vehicle is and how it fits in your unit on your motorcycle, or if you're using it in the dash. It does have the wired controller. Doesn't have the full functionality of all the apps and stuff on the screen, but it does give you the ability to cycle through apps, to go to the home page and to answer your phone, which is kind of cool. It is light sensing, so that it will automatically adjust the brightness to the ambient light that it senses, which is kind of nice. So it'll, you know, obviously brighten up when it's sunny and lighter out, and it will dim more as it gets darker, so it's not blinding you as you're, you know, riding down at night. Both cameras, I've mentioned those. Those cameras, like I said, are fairly small. I mean, you can see them in the palm of my hand. Feel very solid, metal bodies by the feel of it, so which is kind of nice. If you visit their website, and in the manual, it gives you steps, the process to pair these tire pressure monitor system with the unit. It's a fairly straightforward process. Technical specs: 7-inch IPS 2.5D curved glass, 1024 by 600 resolution, 1000 nits, so it's plenty bright. 90-degree rotatable, so you can have a landscape or portrait style, depending on your needs. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, as I mentioned. It also supports Bluetooth 5. 1080p HD cameras, 180 or 140 degree wide, records at 30 frames per second. Split screen DVR mode. Tire pressure monitor system, this is optional. Has two. These are wireless, obviously, so that, you know, there's no wires connected to your tires. It has a 1-inch RAM style ball mount, so that's pretty universal. And if you need a, you know, extension or an elbow or an adapter, there's plenty of those all over the internet shopping sites, or at most outdoor stores and stores that carry these sorts of items. Waterproof IP67, has Bluetooth connectivity for a headset, or if you had that on your helmet, which lots of people do these days. So you can use your pair your headset to it and take your calls and stuff through that headset from the actual device. Has a 64 gig memory card built in for the loop recording for the cameras. It'll run off of power supply from 6.5 to 30 volts DC, which 12 volts are pretty much standard for automotive motorcycles, ATVs, UTVs these days. Has the handlebar controller, which is a single click to switch between screens and cameras, long press for calls and photo captures, which I didn't know that before, but that's kind of cool. So you can do that, take pictures as you're riding. It has voice control using Siri or Google Assistant. You can do updates to firmware on it with, they say, Transflash or SD card firmware updates. I mentioned earlier about the color coding there. So your power cord goes to the red wire on the back of here. Then you have your front camera, rear camera, and you have your connector for your wired remote control. And you have your positive and negative wires, which go to your battery. These are pretty small wires, so I suspect it doesn't take a lot of power to run it, which is kind of nice if you got a machine that's, you know, running a lot of accessories. Mounting wise, you know, you have to have room obviously for a 7-inch screen. I know they sell devices that are in 6-inch screens and possibly a 5-inch screen. So, you know, if a 7-inch screen seems a bit too big for you, then you have options to go with a smaller size screen. I like the bigger screen for my eyes because when I'm riding, you look down. If the screen is big, you can see your information that you want to see, if there's anything that you want to see, easily, and not have to take your eyes off the road as long. I like that. Installation wise, I mean, it's pretty simple. You mount this mount to your handlebar, and it comes with the RAM adapter. This would connect to it, run your wires, and you're good to go. One last thing I want to mention before calling this unboxing quick overview done is on their website they show they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, full refund, no questions asked. 2-year warranty. free repairs or replacement if it's a manufacturing defect, free worldwide shipping with tracking number, 24/7 support. You can email their service at carpuride.com anytime, and free lifetime firmware updates. So there you have it, Carpuride W712D with TPMS. First impressions, very cool unit, very nice unit. I'm a techie guy, so I like this technology. I actually want this, so when we move to our new place later on the summer and I'm doing some riding in some areas, I can have my maps and stuff. One thing I will say about this is this particular unit does not have a GPS built in, so it has to be connected to your phone for that purpose. They do make another model, I think it's a 702 or 702D. You can check out their website for that. That does have a built-in GPS, so you don't need your phone connected to it to get that functionality. Anyway, overall, looks to be a very nice quality unit. Got some good solid feel to it, waterproof. Looking forward to installing it on my motorcycle and giving a test, and I will have a further review and update on it once I do that and give it a couple of rides and just see how it feels on the machine. You know, this is going to be, my new current bike doesn't have a windshield on it, so this is going to be out in the open with the wind hitting it and stuff like that. See if there's going to be any issue with vibrations and shaking and not being able to see what I want to see with this RAM mount. It shouldn't be, but we will see. Back on the side by side.